Alright guys, we're back to the Steelseries SEA Cup Grand Finals. With me is Lily. Hello Lily, how you doing? Wow, you are so loud, your interference.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's up? Well, thank you to SteelSeries for sponsoring this tournament, the SteelSeries Southeast Asian Cup Season 4. Shout out to dabbet.net esports betting. And yeah, Lily, me, and Pimp are going to be casting this for you.
Well,
Game 2.
yeah, it's looking cool. I mean, Mineski had a nice game. It was pretty much the standard go-to game plan. It's pretty much always the same. It's just Jules farming away hardcore. So I wouldn't be too surprised if Titan wants to ban out the Mirana. Otherwise, I wouldn't also be too surprised if IMD Mineski picks up the Mirana themselves pretty early into the game. We see, of course, the Naga Siren ban out against Miracle, a Lifestealer ban, which is kind of okay. It's not the most common ban in the current Southeast Asian scene, but you know, yeah. Well, what can I say? Mirana first pick. Hello, Jules.
I'm
you're gonna
so
play
surprised.
the same. Yeah, you're gonna play the
Yeah.
same hero 20 times in a row.
Why didn't Titan ban out that Mirana? I mean, oh, well maybe that's why, because Jules versus Storm Spirit is never a happy story. Last time we saw Jules versus Storm Spirit, Jules got picked off approximately 4,000 times. And he refused to help his team while he AFK farmed. So I think Titan have probably been doing a little bit of studying, and they've realized that, hey, if we let Jules AFK farm without any way to anti-push or counter-push him, he's going to give us a lot of grief. So, you know what, we'll pick up two very aggressive gankers with the Storm Spirit and the Nyx Assassin, and give Jules a really, well, I would say a lot of grief, and give him a really big run for his money. Of course, Titan do have to watch out for Jesse Vash, as well as Joven on the mid lane, because both of those players also have the ability to kind of snowball, but it seems to be at the moment Mineski's lineup is based around create space for Jules to farm. So if Titan do just concentrate all their efforts onto Jules, this could be maybe the in they need to take out game 2 and make it a 1-1 score if this best of 5.
Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about the Storm Spirit pickup against Mirana is that you put so much pressure on the Storm Spirit. So I think KYX was gonna play him. We saw him on the Storm Spirit, I think yesterday or the day before. So he has to get his Orchid up at the reasonable time, and he has to get his Orchid up before Mirana can get, of course, the Lincoln Sphere. So this is gonna be a race against the time, but I really like to see those games just because it's so much pressure, but on the same time it's so much reaction going out. There's so much movement around the map. The supports, they will gank hardcore. They won't stack on some stuff like that. I mean, who needs stacking if you can win the game, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see how Jules gonna play it. If you're gonna stay somewhat defensive style, or if you're just gonna go all out aggression. And with an Nyx Assassin cancelling the Lincoln Sphere with a mana burn already, so this is quite nicely. And they can make some big plays happen with a Nyx Assassin Vendetta, followed up by the Storm Spirit just zipping and doing the damage, cancelling the Lincolns and all that stuff. So I'm pumped, and I hope Titan will just go all out aggression like they can play, and just let Miracle do something like, I don't know, play a Morphling and AFK farm, like, no problem.
Well, it kind of looks like that's what they're gearing up to do, because picking up the Nyx Assassin and the Storm Spirit, it is, you know, two heroes that are usually geared around just getting pickoffs, ganking, creating space for someone else who's going to be able to get that free farm, and that's normally the style we see coming out of Mineski. But I think Miracle, I mean, maybe he is kind of, and a Crystal Maiden as well, so that is just saying, you know, whatever they pick up last as their offlaner, I would say, you know, something like maybe a Timbersaw, or maybe something with a stunner like a Beastmaster. You know, it's really going to be aimed at just kind of getting a lot of pickoffs and winning the team fights and giving room for Miracle to farm. So I kind of suspect something like a Morphling and Anti-Mage. Maybe a farmer like a Luna coming up, but something that is going to be farming a lot, because Miracle, when he actually sets his mind to it, can farm incredibly well. And I think recently he has been trying to play a bit more kind of ganking team fight. It's going to be a... Wait, what is this then? Offlane Nyx Assassin? Invoker pickup? Well, okay, I'm completely wrong. So, Storm Spirit Easy Lane Farmer by Miracle?
What? Nah, it's gonna be
Or maybe
offlane
it's an
Nyx
offlane
Assassin.
Nyx. Yeah, I think KYXY. But still, offlane Nyx Assassin. I guess Jesse Vash did decently last game. But this Invoker, that Invoker pickup, yo.
I don't know.
How about that Invoker?
I mean, I like the Invoker, it just... Offlane Nyx Assassin... yeah, he can work out, he has a spike carapace to boot, and you have to hand it to Miracle last game, just because he hated so hard on the Nyx Assassin going into this top lane. He hunted him in the trees, like, this is major commitment going on there, major hate coming out from Miracle, onto Jesse Vash, of course. So, yeah, we're gonna see how the Nyx Assassin is gonna be played now. It could also be... No, actually no way. Solo farming Nyx Assassin just doesn't work out, in my opinion at least. But it's Titan pick, and they're gonna have to pick something up right now. They have plenty of bonus time, but still, you know.
Well, I think they still do have room for a bit more of a farming hero. It depends if they're going to be... I mean, I can't imagine them running an aggressive tri-lane. But, I mean, Stormsford farming the easy lane with the Crystal Maiden isn't necessarily a bad lineup anyway. And this last pick will be kind of telling, so... I mean, maybe they will be interested in taking up a more hard farming carry, but of course versus Shadow Demon you have to watch out, because if you take something like a Phantom Lance or like an Anti-Mage, Shadow Demon just laughs in your face and disrupts you and then you self-destruct. Anti-Mage especially, he ends up with no mana, so he can't blink away, he's just going to stand there and die. So, I don't know, Titan are going to have to think very, very carefully about this, and I mean, what could they really take up? Lifesteal has been banned out. I mean, maybe they could go for a Juggernaut, but if Mineski do decide to run an aggressive tri-lane, like, no TA. So it's going to be either a farming Storm Spirit or farming TA. What a crazy, crazy lineup from Titan. Well, I guess, I don't know. I don't understand this. No words.
I just don't say anything. Like, no way. How are they gonna lane this? Like, seriously, it should be an easy lane Storm Spirit farming away herb. I mean, the idea is actually quite nice. If you secure a great farm on the Storm Spirit early on and he gets a very early Orchid, he can just hate on the Mirana all game long. And also not only on the Mirana but also on the Invoker, because he's slow to boot. And if he can't invoke a Ghost Walk, he is food. Just like absolute food. He will go 4-stuff, I would assume. But going with the Midas into the 4-stuff will need a lot of time actually. So if Storm Spirit finds the sweet spot with a perfect time for the Orchid pickup, he can do a lot in this game, and this is pretty much, I think, what Titan wants to do here.
Yeah, I think that's... Well, I mean, I don't really see how Titan can take this particularly late at this point in the game. I mean, Templar Assassin and Storm Spirit both can be late game carries, but they need to have a lot of early game kills and snowball themselves forward if they want to have that ability, so... It looks like Mineski going for a pretty standard lineup. Could be an aggressive tri-lane coming out from them, or they could just go for their passive tri-lane. I think, honestly, given that Titan have got a Chen, as well as... Well, Miracle's going to be playing the farming TA, and this is actually quite scary. Miracle plays a very strong TA. Normally he does play it in the mid lane, but even as a farmer, I mean, I think Miracle is trying to make... Honestly, I think that he's trying to make supports into carry, so picking up, Nagasaran and making that into carry, and now he's trying to make mid-heroes into AFK farming in the easy lane heroes. Now picking up the TA to go to the easy lane, but I mean, still, I think Mineski have got a lot of room to run an aggressive tri-lane and just shut down Miracle. But if they don't want to do that, they're going to have to watch out, because KYXY is also going to need a lot of attention to ensure that he doesn't pick up that fast Orchid you were talking about. Because once that Orchid's up, there's going to be a lot of ganking coming out from Titan. I mean, that's all they're going to be doing, is just ganking.
Yeah, and while they're opening the map up with the Storm Spirit and an Nyx Assassin roaming around, there's pretty much only the Chen doing stuff, and I mean, Chen is kind of a playmaking hero in the sense that he calls the pushes and stuff, so he has to make an impact in the game, and I'm curious how the Chen works out in this lineup, just because usually Chen isn't the best of the gankers. I mean, he can stay in the jungle and rotate to the easy lane or the middle, of course, yes, but he doesn't have the global presence just like a Nyx Assassin has, well, or a Storm Spirit, of course, so we'll see how that goes. It's actually, they swapped around. Miracle's playing the Storm Spirit. So it's gonna be a mid KYXY playing the Templar Assassin. And actually going through the players. As said, we have... Wait.
Are you sure? Because both Miracle as well as KYXY bought mid items.
Yeah, so they're gonna fight about mid, like in your pubs.
This is like a pub game. It's like everyone's picked a mid here apart from 2 people who are like, no guys, it's ranked matchmaking, I'm gonna take the support, and then the other 3 are like, mid, and then they all pick up mid heroes and run to the mid lane. I'm pretty sure that's what this game's gonna be coming out from Titan.
Well, we'll see.
Sorry, you can go through the players.
Yeah, introducing the players, we have one and only Miracle playing the Storm Spirit. We're not sure on which lane, but we will find out in just a second. We have, of course, Extinct playing his signature Chen. Woman Killer, aka Ice, playing the Crystal Maiden. How fitting for him, I like it. And KYX, we're heading now into the mid lane, I suppose, on his Templar Assassin, rounded out by Ohio on the Nyx Assassin, and he's going to offlane solo here. Actually, is he?
On the side of Mineski, well, they're all running to the lanes. We've got Jay playing at the left track, Clockwork being played by Jesse Vash in the off lane, Owa is going to be on the Shadow Demon, Joven is going to be on that mid Invoker, and Jules, of course, is on the Mirana. And it's also worth noting as well, KYXY plays an amazing TA. Pretty much every single game I've seen KYXY playing TA, he does end up going something like 10 to 1 with 30 assists. No, not that many assists because he gets all the kills, but still, he's a very, very strong TA. And I think that the fact that they picked TA for the mid lane is going to be forcing Mineski to have Joven go for Quas, because it's kind of hard to run a mid Exort Invoker against a Templar Assassin. 65% win rate.
Who would have thought?
Every single game they pick up Mirana.
Yeah,
by the way, stats are being done by Captain Kirk for those who don't know. Or I didn't say it at the start, so for everyone who doesn't know.
Yeah, I love stats. It's pretty cool. And also not like Kirk does it quite nicely. Like not too much, not too few, and it's great just to have in the game. And actually Joven is holding his ground there, more or less. Actually, no, he isn't. KYX were just completely outCSing everyone. 5-2.
I was about to say, what are you talking about?
No, I just saw a deny. I was like, hey, got a deny! I wouldn't have expected that. I mean, you are expected to lose the lane quite hard. Now, TA already has a bottle up. That's not exactly the best thing for Joven. Yeah, he'll get crushed there, right? Let's face it.
Yeah, I think Joven's going to be having a very hard time, and it's going to be forcing some rotations out. But of course, Shadow Demon and Aleshrak, that's not exactly a terrible roaming combo. In fact, that's a really good roaming combo. And with the damage over time coming out from Jay with that Diabolic Edict, they should be good to take down the Templar Assassin if she does go forward. So KYXY is going to have to be making sure she has supreme map awareness, and if anyone does decide to go missing from the mid lane, from the top lane, she has to know. And it looks like, as I say that, they are smoking up. It is in range. No, there's no ward penner down. Ohio will be scanning it out, maybe. Ohio just kind of camping the top rune, but Rune is down bot being taken by a woman killer, so it looks like maybe they're going to be content with an Ohio kill. Ohio is going to be spotting them out. He will get a nice double stun though. They do use a Shadow Poison, but it looks like that might be his get out of jail free card. No,
what?
Nice stun by Jay will be catching him. Diabolic Edict going off, and Ohio could be going down for the first blood. He does pop the Spike Carapace, so all will be able to get off that disruption there. And now Jay, another stun follow up, and Ohio going down there. First blood going the way of Oa. That was well done by the two supports on Mineski.
Yeah, incredible play coming out from Oa and Jay. What I just wanted to reiterate is Miracle didn't miss a last hit. Like, not a single one. And although Clockwork is doing some shenanigans with a hooking, with a power cog blocking the creeps into this area. Now let's see how many he will get. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Wow, 4. That's nicely done there. Oh, actually, he fucked up. Alright, so he just got some more regeneration, and he got his boots up, so he's looking quite nicely. He's level 2 already, so with his shenanigans going the way of Armdy Mineski, I think the Clockwork should make a nice impact into this game. Of course, Nyx Assassin not getting the levels he wants, but yeah, what do you expect?
I mean, Nyx Assassin is good because as a support hero, he's able to roam around and get some pick-offs, so you know, you would assume as an offlane hero, if he's having such a terrible time in lane, he could also just go to the mid lane, and Joven would be a pretty nice and easy pick-off. I mean, you can see Woman Killer as well as Extinct. I think they're waiting for the 4-minute mark, but no, they're a bit anxious. They're going to be going in and now already. Probably going to be taking this path around here just to make it around from behind and catch Joven out of position. The lane is being pushed though. KYXY doing his best to pull it back, so they might have to wait. But as soon as it hits the 4-minute mark, that's normally when we do see rotations coming out from Extinct. Because that's when night hits, and the vision for Mineski just goes down to none, so it's like a perfect timing to get some initiations.
Is Joven going for him? And here we go, here's the initiation. Ice coming out with his Crystal Maiden. A nice stun just from the Chen, and this is perfect play. Coming out from the two supports. Joven was a little bit too aggressive. He tried to put some pressure on KYXY, and he got punished for it quite heavily just because the two supports did a very nice job. And yeah, I mean, that was nice just because Miracle can do pretty much everything he wants in the bot lane. Clocker can go somewhere and leech experience, but he's now only level 3. Picks up an illusion rune to boot. He's gonna, you know, just do some scouting with him. But Miracle in the meantime just farming away. Wow, 28 for 8. That's incredible.
He's doing a very good job, and it looks like he will just be going for an absolute rush on the Orchid. I think that's going to be a really nice choice for him, because as soon as he gets that Orchid, the supports are going to be his food. I mean, even Joven is going to be his food. Typically, a Storm Spirit will outlane.
Speaking of Miracle, he's getting initiated. Go ahead.
So close to level 6, but no, he is going to be going down before he can hit the level 6 mark. Good rotation from the two supports of Mineski. He does get up the first Oblivion Star before dying, but still, it's not enough, man. He's still going down.
Yeah, and
honestly, Jules is keeping up in farm at this point.
Wow, your static is so hard. Alright, yeah, he has to get a pooled TP scroll now just because he bought his Oblivion Staff. He finished it. And, oh, actually he could buy it. He sold something. Alright, so he's back into the lane. He's missed something. He didn't lose too much just because he bought it. And now he's level 6, so he's practically invulnerable to ganks now. They need everyone there. And even then, they can't use a Shadow Demon Disruption just because he can Ball Lightning away. And yeah, so this has to be perfectly timed. And Jules won't, you know, Jules will just farm away, so he won't be there for a gank on Miracle. And yeah, he's looking great. Oh, Ohio.
Well, do you expect Jules to leave his lane in the next 40 minutes? Because I don't. But Ohio could be in trouble. Jay is smoked up and ready to come around.
I wouldn't bet money on it.
Yes, it's like, hey, I'm taking bets, guys. Screw who wins. Will Jules leave the lane in the next 40 minutes?
Oh, Disruptor coming out. Nyx Assassin, and this is a perfectly timed arrow. He's gonna get the Spike Carapace off, Cell Catcher on him as well, and this is just so much damage coming out. He's gonna get dropped, and this is another kill for Jules. Actually, it's his first kill. What am I talking about? Hell. Fire Pimp hashtag and stuff. Alright, so in the meantime, KYXY going middle. He has his face boots up, he has a double damage, he has his wand. He also has a TP, so he's looking quite nicely into the lane. 33 and 17. Wow, so many denies. And he's out-leveling Joven by pretty much a half level, so 6 stuff coming out. Oh, is he going for a kill? Nope.
Joven did die though, which is just quite extreme. But yeah, Joven's got his face boots up, so a little bit more mobility and attack damage onto him, but at the same time, bot lane is getting pushed out by Miracle as well as Women Killer and Extinct, so tower should be going down. Actually, Jesse Vash delaying the catapult from reaching the tower, so maybe, you know, kind of batting for the other team, wanting the tower to get pushed down faster, but will Miracle get the last 2? That is the question, and indeed he will, so that's going to be almost another Oblivion stuff picked up, and we're looking at maybe a 12-minute Orchid coming out from him, so that is going to be
insane.
That's going to be really scary, especially for all these heroes that, well, pretty much all the heroes. The only one I would say he can't take down instantly is going to be Jesse Vash. He's probably going to need the rotation from the Crystal Maiden to take that down, but I think once he gets that Orchid up, he's just going to go top and say, "What's up, Jules? How you doing?" and kill him.
But even Jesse Vash, he's only got 777 HP. He has this shield to block some of the damage, of course, but it's only 20 blocks, so the vast majority of the damage is, of course, from the Static Remnant and his passive, the Overload. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Miracle plays this out, if he is just going all-out aggression on pretty much anyone he sees, or if he just goes top lane and tries to pick up the Mirana. Because Mirana is farming away quite nicely, she's 38 and 17, of course this is not on the same page as Miracle is, but she's got a kill, so it's fine, and Miracle got ganked once, so checking the net worth, well, actually, Miracle is way ahead, but it's still alright.
Alright, yeah. No, but Mineski now could be in a bit of trouble. Joven in the mid lane has got a whole bunch of heroes kind of lurking around. KYXY is going to get tornadoed up in the air, but that does mean the defensive tornado is not available to cast. In they go, throwing down the trap. KYXY is just going to, wow, I would say do a huge amount of damage. Central tries to storm, and what a stun by Ohio. Oh my god, if they could get one hit from KYXY. No, he didn't get that deny. That deny could have taken down Joven, then that could have been like the most imba combination of skills to take down Joven. But still, really nice stuff from Ohio.
Yeah, that was great, just like throwing it out. I mean, you can see the footsteps on the ground if you're ghost walking next to another guy. So, that's nice, it gave him away a bit, but this is now a pretty crazy push coming out for the way of Titan, so Mineski can't really defend this tier 1 middle tower, and this is gonna open up the map quite a bit. Actually, on the top lane now, Jay has his Edict deployed, so the top tower is getting dropped as well. So 1-for-1 exchange, but the middle tower always the very important one. You don't want to lose it that early into the game.
Yeah, but look at Miracle. Look what he just bought at 8 minutes and 50 seconds into the game. And he died once.
Is this the fastest Midas like Orchid ever?
Is this the fastest Midas ever? I don't think so. But fastest Orchid when you've been picked off once? I mean, he's on 64 CS. I'm sorry. He's doing just an insane amount of farm, and well, is this Jules' fastest Midas ever? I would say no, but hey, Jules has got the Midas up, but still, I mean, that Midas is going to give him no survivability against a ganking Storm Spirit. I mean, Miracle, he might decide to farm a bit more, maybe get his treads up and a bottle, but I think at this point, when you've got up an Orchid this fast, I mean, why not kill people?
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, it's, you know, killing stuff, it's Dota after all. Why not? Like, you just said it, so Miracle can farm away, but it looks like he's just going back to base, using Spore Lightning to be a little bit faster, picking up his Orchid, and then he should make the plays happen. He has enough gold for a TP Scroll and a Smoke if he wants to, and this is exactly what he bought. Wow, look at this Pimp guy. Jesus Christ, calling stuff. Alright, and Orchid finally picked up. But everyone is in this top lane except for Jessie Vash, and they're gonna counterward this Sonic Trap, which gave them away a bit, and now Miracle. He's tipping top lane. Mirana ultimate deployed. Ohio. He's taken so much damage. He's getting stunned. And here comes Miracle, the big bad guy. He's initiating on Joven, but he's getting defenses disrupted. And this is a disaster for Miracle. He's gonna get dropped now. Ohio doing his thing. He's trying to stun the people up, but everyone's just taking so much damage. Now KYXY finally joining the party. He was somewhere in the side shop, and he can't even take down Joven. Wow. And Ice going in again. Now will Joven finally drop? Yes, Joven finally drops, but it might be for the price of Woman Killer, aka Ice. Yes, he's getting dropped. KYX were just 1 versus 3ing everyone. And he's gonna take a stun to the face. Is he gonna get dropped? Disruption is deployed as well. Jessie Vash just going ham. Everyone is now back. Ohio's back from healing, and KYX gets the kill on Razor's. Whoops, on Jay. I can't even read names. Wow. Our TPing out, everyone just backing off. And this is overall a pretty nice exchange, going the way of Mineski, to be fair.
That was great. Well, it wasn't even KYXY, it was Ohio who got the kill on Razor there, but still.
I'm sorry.
Pretty... No, that's right.
But he did the damage, you know? Just...
He did all the work.
Yeah. Who gives a
I'm just
damn
kidding,
about
I'm sorry.
KS, you know? Just KSing all day. Ohio, what are you doing? Damn, son.
Yeah, no, still really
Jessie
nice.
Vash in the middle lane?
Mid lane.
Nope. And Ohio's joining the party as well. Now this could be a turnaround for Jessie Vash. He saved his mate, but he got down for it. Well, game is hard, life is hard, if you're a Clockwork getting dropped by Miracle. And yeah. Stand back.
Well, that is exactly the kind of pick-off that Miracle needed. I mean...
Well.
That's interesting. But I guess it depends on the length of the games, really, because 477 GPM in a shorter game is going to be a lot worth, you know, a lot more than, you know, Miracle farming for, like... You know, when games get to, like, an hour long, like, you end up with, like, 900 GPM because you're just farming, like, 700 creeps. Actually, Miracle on the bot lane.
Go ahead.
Gonna get disrupted, stun, way too much damage on him, he can't get away from that, and he's gonna be going down, and oh, Miracle, such a fast Orchid, but he started twice since picking it up, and has virtually got no farm. He's picked up a magic wand, that's it now. Miracle is just not having a happy day today.
Yeah, it was such a nice start. I mean, he got picked off once, but still, it was such a fast Orchid. And he couldn't make the plays happen in top lane just because he got stunned out so fast. And of course, Owa, speaking of Owa, he's seeing him and he's gonna get stunned out by the Centaur now. A nice hook coming in, he's catching 2 people, but a nice double stun coming out from Ohio. And KYX was here to join the party. Owa taking so much damage, but actually they dropped the Chen first. And now Jace on the run. Jace gonna get... No, not yet. There's a tornado coming out. And the EMP, KYXY running away. And Ice is coming in now. Jessie Vash looking to make a go. No, actually Jay's gonna get frostbitten up. He's gonna get hit down and he's gonna get down now. Nice body block coming out. Jessie Vash is gonna get stunned by the 10 creeps. Miracle is here. Miracle wants some blood. He's picking up Joven. Joven has... He doesn't have anything ready now. He's gonna take a fall maybe. No, Ghost Walk to the rescue. And on the meantime, Jessie Vash going down as well. Oh, actually. Are they gonna dive this?
KYXY looks like it's keen, but I think it's not a good idea with Owa rotating in, but still, I mean, score is 8-9, going the way of Mineski. Only 1 kill though, and it's worth noting as well that 5 of those kills are on Owa, compared to 4 of the kills being on KYXY. So KYXY is doing really nicely on that farm. He's topping the net worth chart, and even though Mineski are leading in kills, the kills are on Owa, who's got 2.1k net worth. So, sure, he's getting a lot of kills. Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
Ice.
right.
Oh, Ice is gonna get caught out here. And he's taking so much damage just because of the Soul Catcher. And actually, Owa's coming in as well. Miracle is gonna get stunned out, and he's in a lot of trouble. He's out of mana. Jay's still surviving somehow, some way, but KYXY, he is on the hunt, and he's gonna take him. He's gonna get stunned out, but there's no rotation coming in. And as I say that, 3 guys from Mineski are on the way. Oh, what a tornado. Hitting up KYXY, but he's way too fast with his face boots, and the Yasha picked up. And he also has the dagger to boot, so he's fine. And also, guys, regarding the static sound on Lily's mic, we can't do anything against it right now, so bear with us. It's, you know, we can't change it, we can't help it. I'm sorry.
I could just not cast. Bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Whoever commented on, no, I don't know. But wow, what an even game, honestly. But still, more kills going on to Oa and more kills going on to KYXY. And I have to say, I think that exchange is going to be favoring Titan because the fatter KYXY gets, the more damage he's going to be able to do. Whereas Oa, he's a Shadow Demon. You know, as fat as a Shadow Demon can get, 7 to 2 to 4 is a very good score, but still, he's not getting the CS to back it up, and he's not a carry. So, I mean, Joven is 0 to 2, Jules is 1 to 1, and I think the Titan is really, even though they're losing on kills, they're winning out in this exchange, you know, on the whole, because KYXY is just getting very, very fat. I mean, he's 1.4k net worth ahead of Jules, and normally Jules is just topping that net worth chart.
Yeah, it's pretty much the game plan, just because Jules farms away. So he should really top it, just because there's a tricore. No, it's actually not a tricore, it's a Chen. It's a double core coming up against him, so... Yep, everything's fine so far, I would say. What are they gonna do? Oh wow, they're stealing the jungle, so mean. Wow, many wow. So Ice didn't pick up his ultimate. I like the decision just because CM has some mana issues in the very early stages of the game. But I would assume he picks it up on 11 at least. I mean 10 and 11 you usually see it, so he can make these big CM ultimate plays happen. Ooh, and speaking of which, he's getting initiated. Jesse Vash finding the hook on him. A great Tornado AMP coming out, hitting on 3 guys, and this is just a dead Crystal Maiden. I don't think they can do anything about it. Extinct taking so much damage as well. He's just gonna getting dropped. And will KYXY fall as well? He's disrupted. He's getting chewed through his dispersion charges. What is it called? Refraction charges. I'm sorry. And he's dead. Everyone's dead. On the side of Titan, pretty much. Where was Miracle? He wasn't there. Damn.
Was Jules there? Jules is normally farming. Wow, KYXY going down is huge though. That's an incredibly good pick off there for Mineski, and you can see now they're saying, well, let's just do a bit of barreling and snowball ourselves forward. And yeah, I mean, if we look at the golden experience graph, gone back down to see even it wasn't really going very much in Titan's favour, but now dropping down to Mineski's favour. Sorry for that's the experience. For gold, sitting in favour of Titan by around about 1,000, which isn't much, but oh my god, Miracle! Miracle! What are you doing? He just lightning balls in, gets immediately taken down. Ohio is the next one to go in, and he is probably going to be falling as well. He's going to be going down. Miracle buys out, ready to come back into the team fight. They're trying to take down Jules, but Jules will leap away at the last second and earned up, and Jules will be able to make it out from this alive. Jay with a triple kill already. Oh, and now taking out the Crystal Maiden. That's 5 dead from Titan. Miracle buying out, but still... Oh my god, what is Miracle thinking? Why did he just...
I don't know.
You don't have a BKB Miracle, honey. You can't do that.
And he bought back.
Yeah, and he bought back. Oh,
it's looking not so good for Titan, to be honest. I think Miracle is a bit tilting just because he got ganked so hard. Oh well,
yeah.
Let's say he got YOLO, you know, turned around stuff. As soon as he got his...
To be honest, I don't really understand why Miracle is picking up these farming heroes. I mean, sorry, these ganking heroes. Like, Miracle has shown that he is actually, speaking of Miracle, going in onto Joven in the mid lane. In comes the Vendetta from Ohio, but can they slow him down enough? Joven is just speedy face away. 1 mana burn. They might be able to get him down. Yes, Ohio will get the last hit there, but Miracle taking a lot of damage. Arrow going to be flying out. Will he get hit by the arrow? No, no. Oh my god. He does manage to make it that way, but yeah, I mean, Miracle has shown he is capable of farming incredibly quickly if he can get that lane farm, which Mineski are happy to give him. Mineski like to trade farm for Jules. Oh, Ohio, he should be okay. But I don't understand why Miracle keeps drafting himself these ganking heroes, because they're just not working out. Against Mineski's playstyle, where Mineski is happy to just, you know, trade farm and a core, but, you know, if you want a 4v5, they'll give you a, you know, the run for your money. You know, win the team fights. They're very good at team fighting on Mineski. Even if they have, you know, I'd say quote-unquote worst team fight heroes, they're good at turning it around. So I don't quite understand why Titan don't just pick up an AFK farming hero for Miracle, and just Miracle, you know, out GPM Jules and then out carry him.
Yeah.
So and I don't understand it.
Good thing is finally Jules is on the top of the net chart, so he's looking to finish this Lincoln Sphere in around 2 minutes, I would say. And after that, well, he's gonna be a very big nuisance, because then he will start his split pushing, as we just saw last game. So this is the game plan we see pretty much every game coming out from Mineski. Arrow not gonna find anyone there. So, oh, actually we have the carry Shadow Demon getting initiated by Miracle, and he's gonna get dropped very fast there. Finally they're doing something together, and actually Jesse Vash deploying the cogs, he's good. Oh, Jules. Jules? Nope, everything's fine. Everyone is just disengaging, except for Ohio. He's scouting things out with his Vendetta. He's only level 1 on his ultimate, but it doesn't really matter. Is he gonna find Jane? Not yet. So everyone's just fine. And Tier 1 top tower getting killed by KYXY, so this is a huge boost to his GPM. Wow. Yeah, dropping, you know.
Yeah. He dead. He did that last fight. Oh, but Miracle, what are you doing? Well, KYXY, I mean, he's doing okay. He's having a happy ball. He's almost got that BKB up. He's farming that up. It looks like Titan have decided to just pull back a little bit. I mean, they were completely dominating Jules, but this is very similar to last game where Miracle pulled ahead in terms of kills and was dominating the net worth, and then suddenly Jules just won the game in farming, and then Joven caught up because Jules was doing so good, and it's looking like a repeat of last game. And I mean, Jules now has got that Lincoln Sphere up. He can just buy the recipe and he will be sending it out to himself immediately. And Mineski, well, they could just start pushing the advantage. It looks like Titan are ready to just, yeah, like I said, pull back and maybe do a bit of pushing if they get the opportunity to, but otherwise play it a little bit safer maybe. I think if they keep diving in against all of the lockdown coming out from Mineski, they're probably going to be having a very, very hard, unhappy time.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. And also the Chen is doing an amazing job just with those towers. Like, every tier 1 tower is pushed already, so this is good. I mean, you expect it from a Chen, but it's good work. Like, let's be honest. And the rotations, he was always there when he needed to be somewhere on the map. And this is not that easy with the Chen just because you have your creeps, which are quite slow from time to time. And he also has a mech pickup, so, and 1k to boot, and he's buying wards, so everything's fine for him, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, this game is, I don't know. It's looking very hard for Titan, but, I mean, either team could really take it at this point. Neither team has got, you know, that dedicated hard carry, though. I mean, Mirana can carry, she definitely can, but so can a Storm Spirit and so can a TA. So, I mean, I think in terms of carry potential, both teams are fairly even, so... I mean, I'm not going to give either team an advantage at this point. You can see the Titan really want to get more control, though. They've got really aggressive wards being planted down all across the enemy half of the map. Mineski now concentrating a little bit more on the Roshan pit because I think they're aware that Titan could take the Roshan fairly easily. When you've got a TA on your team, Roshan is pretty much always going to be your bitch because TA just destroys him with the meld. So I think Mineski are aware that they have to keep vision on the Roshan pit, whereas Titan are saying, hey, we want to get pick-off, so we'll just ward this part of the map. This can all be ours. But yeah, I mean, Jules is still just chilling at the bot lane, ready to do some sweep pushing, and I mean, Miracle could maybe take him down. Looks like Miracle's going to be going for it. He's going to be chasing after him, but no, Moonlight Shadow is popped, and Miracle going to have to be sufficing himself with a nice, fat, juicy creep over in the bot lane, but Mineski are going in for the Roshan pit, and are Titan aware of this?
Yeah, well, they just popped the Mirana ultimate, so... Oh, no, they know.
They did. Jules just gave it away by throwing an arrow into the Roshan pit. Now Titan do have time to respond, but are they going to respond in time? Roshan is about half health, so they could be going in, and... Are they going to do it? Miracle's just farming in the bot lane. Maybe they just want to try and scam Mineski out.
Oh, Chen doing some fancy footwork with the creeps. Actually, Hookshot gonna miss on KYX, but that would have been an easy kill just because no one is there in the proximity to help him. Somehow Centaur Conqueror taking a soul catcher to the face. Wow, they hate this creep. Wow. So evil. Soul catching creep. No comment. Or why you hate? Alright. So Mineski is not taking the Roshan as of now. It's still standing at around half HP, so everything's fine for now. And they're just looking to make a go on the tier 1 middle tower. In the meantime, Miracle is pushing, of course, the bottom lane. And interestingly enough, Jules, he is with his team. I don't understand it.
I don't know what's going on.
Now he's going back. Man, I thought he was like ill or something. Alright. Enough with the Jules bashing. He's of course doing a marvelous job. He has his Yasha now to boot, and he is topping the net worth very hard. He is on 12k net worth soon to be. And the next one is just the TA with a 10k net worth. So pretty much the Jules show over and over again. And the Yasha picked up, so... Lily, question of the day, what will we see as next item?
Ooh, on KYXY?
No, I just was like rhetoric on Mirana's Jules. I mean
on
Jules Mirana, but it's okay.
Sorry, I couldn't understand because I'm drunk.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess he's gonna go for a Desolator and then probably build that into a Manta. If I get this right, can everyone please just send me money? and because I'm such a good caster and I really am good at predicting the future. Um, but yeah, and then after that that Desolator and Manta, maybe he's just gonna go with a team and win the game. But I wouldn't know because he hasn't done that about 20,000 games in a row. Oh my! Oh, I do like that pick. Shadow Demon going for a medallion because trying to take the Roshan down from Mineski just took forever just then. They tried it and it took way too long, but with the medallion it should go a lot faster, and that gave time Titan to get in position. The Titan are kind of lurking around this point.
Oh.
They're ready for that Roshan attempt. But still, good item choice there by Mineski. I do like that by Oa.
Oh, arrow's gonna catch no one. Oh snap.
No one.
But Jules is on pursuit. Ohio's gonna get caught out if he doesn't look out. Oh, there's a hook shot! Yeah, this is a dead Ohio, there's nothing to be done of. A nice 3-man stun, just doing his work, but Miracle is waiting in the wings and he did TP out, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I didn't thought I would get a kill off of it, but Jessie Vash, she made the difference there with a nice hookshot in TC11, level 11 without a level 2 hookshot. Okay. I was like, yeah, level 2 hookshot totally did this right there, like, easy peasy. But apparently,
regardless,
who needs a level 2 hookshot?
This is going to be the Roshan going their way.
Yeah, it's nice, and as you said, the medallion just helping out tremendously. I mean, Roshan has like no armor, so everything's fine. And this is it. And Invoker with the Aegis. Jules doesn't need it, at least he thinks so. And what a pickup, we have a Mithril Hammer coming out for Jules. Yeah, his patented build of the Desolator incoming. In the meantime, KYX just doing his thing. Here's his BKB. It's still 10 seconds, so everything's fine. And now finally Miracle has picked up another BKB on the team. Off Titan. Yes, Odie, I think that's actually a good point there.
Baha, Sanya, Makin, go at. I concur, Odie.
Okay.
Yeah, but Miracle BKB, that'll be quite helpful. But honestly, if he had just got that Orchid, maybe gotten one pick off on someone alone and then farmed a BKB, this game would be so much easier for him because, you know, before there was no damage coming out from Mineski bar magical damage. I mean, all they really had was hookshot to go through BKB, the Demonic Purge to slow you through BKB, but other than that, Storm Spirit could have just run around the team fight and destroyed everyone. But unfortunately now, I mean, Mineski are getting up those core items to mean that Jules is going to be able to do DPS throughout a BKB duration, and even Joven's going to be able to help out a little bit because he's got his phase boots up, he's got the drums up as well, and he's got enough items, I think, to do a fair chunk of damage to Miracle, who's only got 1.2k health. So, with this BKB, it's a necessary pickup on Miracle, but if he got that earlier, I think it would have been a much better pickup for him, I suppose. It would have been a lot easier for them to kind of turn this game into their favor and get down a Rax maybe, or get the Roshan at least.
Yeah, but suppressing your inner YOLO is quite hard if you're playing a Storm Spirit with such an early Orchid, so you just want to get those kills. And actually we see a smoke. No, it's not smoke, it's a Mirana ultimate coming out, so they could get revealed, but they don't have anything to spot them right now. This is a normal ward, yes, and actually they're not gonna find anyone, so a wasted Mirana ultimate, but it doesn't have the biggest cooldown, so not a big deal there. And the Midas from Jules is off cooldown. He really wants to find a creep, but somehow he doesn't. Wow, so mean. His team killed the camp. Oh, actually, there's still creeps there. Why don't you Midas? Well, so random arrow coming out? No. Nope.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jules is still pulling ahead in terms of net worth, but Titan, Miracle, as well as KYXY are both close behind and probably ready, honestly, to turn this back in their favor. And Miracle could be in trouble. There are 5 heroes from Mineski coming up. They do spot him out with the Flying Rocket. Joven, though, on the side of Mineski... Sorry, Joven on the side of Miracle. Miracle knows he's there, but Arrow not going to be landing to Miracle. He will be okay to just ruffle ball over the side and TP out.
Yeah, everyone's just TPing out.
Titan don't feel ready to take a team fight yet, I suppose.
Yeah. Disengage Dota. So, everything's fine, everyone is fine, just farming continues. Nixus hasn't picked up his 4 stuff, of course. I think it was done like a few minutes ago, so that's nice at least. But Ohio on his offlane Nix Assassin couldn't make the biggest impact in the game. So, yeah, we'll see what he goes now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a dagger pick up as well, just for even more mobility and better positioning for his stun. So we'll see what he goes. He's actually vendetted up, he's trying to find someone, but there's no one here. Everyone is just top farming, 5-man farming. This is very uncharacteristic of Jules. Usually he would TP bot. Yeah, this is exactly what he does now.
Usually he would go to where the farm is. Classic
Oh.
Jules, but he could be in trouble. It looks like though he's the bait for Miracle as well as Ohio, who want to go in and stun. Arrow will be going out, but Miracle, he's not falling for it, is he? He's looking at it, but no, they're saying let's just back out. Let's go farm some more. Ohio, in fact, taking the lead in the farming wars and heading up to that top lane. Miracle, is he going to be following? Looks like no. Jules has been left alone in the bot lane, so maybe this is the opening that Miracle was looking for. Jules will be throwing an arrow out. Miracle almost ball lightnings into it, but he will be able to make it out okay. But still, I don't know, Miracle's spending a lot of time just trying to get ganks off. 202 CS isn't too bad at this point in the game. He is topping the CS charts, but at the same time, you know, there's a lot of opportunities that he could have been farming and he hasn't been, so, I mean, maybe he would be better if he just said, well, you know what, I'm not doing so hot in the game at the moment, maybe I'll just pick up, you know, farm up a Hex, I'll just go full YOLO farm mode, get my Hex, get my Bloodstone, and then turn around and just destroy Mineski. Maybe that's what he should be doing, instead of, you know, lurking in the bushes like this and up here and just saying, I'm trying to get a pick off on someone, but there's nobody there, and hiding in the bushes there.
Lily, please. Alright, actually Jesse West is gonna find Miracle. Where's he gonna ball lightning away? And he's ball lightning into the right direction. He's gonna get hooked now. And he's just ball lightning away even more. And they actually know where he is, but still, arrow's just a little bit off the mark. It's very hard to hit those arrows. You can't see him, you just have to guess. And pray for the RN God to just give you the right direction, you know? So, Miracle just got away from a 4-man smoke gank, so that's great. And that should open up the map a little bit. But it doesn't look like. KYXY just doing something from the opportunity. He picked up the Desolator just a few minutes ago. So he's hitting actually quite hard now. Look at that damage coming out. 300 damage and some... yeah, and minus armor, so that's great.
That is very, very nifty indeed. And... well, Desolator on both teams now. KYXY's got his up, and this is going to be a trade of a tier 2 mid for a tier 2 bot. And honestly, I'm going to say the tier 2 mid is a little bit more important at this point. Just having the map control of, you know, I guess that area, that was the most awful circle that I could have drawn. But anyway, Joven though getting a Hex, so that is a huge item choice. So he's got the Aegis, which will be expiring soon, but the Hex as well. And going after the top lane, no fear, KYXY is going to be going in, trying to get the last hit on the tower, but not enough damage. That tower, not within deny range quite yet, but still not going to get the last hit on KYXY. He probably would have loved it.
Yeah, but what have you? It's still fine. I mean, there's so much damage coming out on the tower. Actually, is CM gonna get... no, oh, nice blocking with the Chen creeps. Because CM got spotted out, I think, with a rocket, and Chen just positioned his creeps so that Jesse Vash couldn't hook on the CM. But he's finding now the creeps, so... oh, he missed his power cogs. Too bad. No Chen creeps are gonna get harmed this day.
Oh well. Chen creeps will live to see another day. But, man, these games, I don't like to say the games feel the same, but these games do kind of feel the same. But Titan, I mean, in terms of experience, they're pulling ahead. Gold, 1,000 gold lead, but this is, of course, something you have to remember is that Jules has got up a Midas. So the fact that Titan are only fully 1,000 behind kind of gives tribute to how much they are farming and keeping up. Because normally when one team gets a Midas and one team doesn't, I mean, that's an innate bonus that they're going to consistently be getting. But Titan are just saying, no, that doesn't matter. And Miracle is finally farming towards that Hex. He still needs another 2 or so K gold before he gets it up. Which, I mean, I think the Titan are probably going to have to wait until he farms it up because there's still no BKB up on Jules. He is going to be going for his traditional Yasha into Dezo into Manta build. So he's not going to build a BKB until that Manta is done. So if Titan can pick up a Hex onto Storm Spirit before that BKB is done, that's going to be a really big item choice because it should be enough to just kind of take Jules out of those team fights. So I guess that's what they're kind of hoping for Miracle to farm up. But Miracle is he's just not farming really. Honestly, I don't know. I'm used to Miracle just kind of going full YOLO mode on farming, and I mean, I guess he is keeping up. I mean, both KYXY as well as Miracle are pretty much dead even with CS with Jules, which is really saying something because you consider those two have got 400 or about 500 CS apiece between them.
Oh,
but Hook going
shot.
off.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, it's just Crystal Maiden, who cares? I should just get forced off anyway.
That's like so mean.
He cares. It's just a woman. I mean, woman killer is probably trying to get it picked off anyway.
Oh yeah, that makes
Cool
sense.
women. Yeah, he's like, I'll go stand in the jungle and look pretty. Oh my god, a 5-man gang.
No,
Die, Crystal Maiden.
chat. The chat wants me to do Arnold Schwarzenegger. I won't do it. No
Can you
way.
please do it?
No. Nope, no, nope, nope. No way, chat. If we break like 1000 kpm, I might do it. No, I don't. It's a final after all, so we should be a little bit serious at least. And actually, Miracle is just going to send. Ah, Chen. Yeah, now I get it. And this is actually quite nice damage done to Jesse Vash and Jay, so they're forced to fall back, and Mirana ultimate is deployed. It was quite nicely. It was a base defense with just 2 guys, just with Miracle lightning bowling into pretty much everyone and immediate sandbag coming out from the Chen, so that was nice. And in the meantime, some damage to the tier 3 middle. No, not yet, so but the lane is pushing in, so there's a catapult, and they can make some damage there. So someone has to come back, and it's gonna be Jules. And Jules has his...
Jules.
Oh, is he going to get the BKB first? Because he is so rich. He could get the Manta right now, but he doesn't.
He's probably saving for buyout, honestly, because buyback is 1,066. He's only got 921. Oh, big team fight going off. Miracle can be holding the BKB, going in onto Jay. Jay does hold the Ghost Scepter, but he's going to get silenced up. Oh my god, he's on 1 hit. Oh, nicely done by Miracle, just scoring that last hit before kind of walking back. And now Miracle is completely out of mana, but Hex is going off into Ohio. KYXY is also out of mana. That EMP just ripping through all of them. Ohio does pop now the mana boots, but it looks like disengagement coming out from Titan. Disengagement Dota, as you called it. Woman killer, last one standing, and Miracle TPing out, everyone TPing out. They did get down one kill, taking out Owa, so I suppose it's a win. And Owa did actually buy back from that, so
yeah.
Definite win for Titan there.
Yeah, it's just those buybacks really hurt the supports. I mean, it hurts everyone. Of course, if you're a carry, you're much higher level, so the buyback needs like so much gold, and it really hurts you just because you are dead longer and you can't get the unreliable gold and stuff. But Jules, he picked up his Manta Star now, so he's looking to get a BKB next. I assume everything else would be very aggressive and very YOLO, so I don't think we will see that. Actually, Ice, he picked up a BKB. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Oh.
Super cool, so...
Oh, Miracle.
Are they fighting?
And Miracle is gonna eat an arrow to the face, a Leshrac is deployed, but he's getting healed up by pretty much everyone. He's gonna get sent back. I'm not sure if this was the right decision, because Karaxway is getting tunneled by everyone. What a cock block coming out by Jesse Vash. He's just isolated him from the whole team. No one was really there just to help him, I would say. But it was KYXY instead of Miracle dying, so... It... yeah,
Still not good, ultimately. I mean, they could have honestly got both of them out. If Titan Extinct, he sent back the Storm Spirit, but honestly, with all of those, the Mech and the Hand of God, Storm Spirit would have outlived that. He had enough mana to just ruffle ball his way across the map and get out safely. So if Extinct had maybe sent back KYXY, then he could have saved both. And I mean, that's going to be the loss of the Aegis there. With KYXY down, they have no way to defend it. And what is that? No cheese quite yet, but still free Aegis onto Joven yet again. And I don't know. Not a great team fight coming out, I suppose, from Titan. I mean, 13 to 21. It was even, but they're kind of losing a little bit of control, and especially after that death, you can just see the golden experience was slowly creeping up into their favor, but it has just dropped back down now. I mean, at this point, Titan cannot lose KYXY or Miracle. If they do, it's going to be GG, because they are the two... Well, not GG, but it's probably going to be a Rax loss, because they are the two carries. And I mean, KYXY, no buyout. Miracle does have buyout at this point, but he probably wants to spend that gold on his Hex.
Yeah, he doesn't want to buy out at this point, no way. So, actually very interesting stats coming out from Kirk. So, we just saw that in the last defense of the tier 3 bottom. It was so much damage coming out just with the easy ball lightning and a static remnant being dropped. So, it's a great counter push, quite honestly. Like, it's next level kind of style. And it's not unheard of course, but still, it's really cool. So, props to Titan and Extinct. Oh, arrow. Not gonna find anyone. And Mineski is looking to make a go in the middle lane. Oh, actually they have the Black King bar up on Jules now. Wow, he is farming away so hard. And are they gonna make a play here? It very much looks like KYXY is pushing down the bottom lane. But he can't really do too much right there. He can pressure this tier 2 bottom tower from Mineski, but they will be happy to trade it if they can get some damage on the tier 3 done. So let's see if they're gonna go. And it looks very much like they want to make a play here.
But this is Mineski, so I think Jules is going to go down to the bot lane. Yep! What a surprise. Oh, he's chasing down KYXY there, but Arrow not hitting onto him. I mean, Mineski, this is kind of just typical Mineski play. They're just gonna turtle, honestly, until the cows come home. and not even Turtle, but they have the lead at the moment. It's not much of a lead, but it is a bit of a lead. But I suppose Mineski really just want to make sure that if they fight, they will win 100%. There's no chance of losing that team fight, and what they need is, I don't know, boots of travel up on Jules as well as a damage item, and then they'll feel comfortable fighting because they've got the BKB up on Jules. And he's got 2.1k gold, so what more is he waiting for? What are you waiting for? And actually, no, it's not a Hex, it's a Lincoln Sphere picked up on Miracle, so... Wow, I was not expecting that, but I guess he feels like he needs more defensive items. I guess he feels like the mana regen as well as the ability to kind of put that Lincoln Sphere buff onto KYXY in the middle of the team fights might be a bit more help than picking up a Hex.
That's... I think it's a very nice idea, but I'm not sure if... It's hard to pull off, like, you have to put the Lincoln Sphere on the right target if it's not getting popped in the early stages of a team fight, so... Oh, actually, Ohio... Do they have a gem? Yeah, they do, on J, so Ohio might be in a little bit of trouble, but actually they're going the other way. Mirana ultimate is just running out. Are they gonna find anyone? Arrow? Arrow? Nope, it's getting dodged, and it's just a little bit off the mark. So KYXY is fine, he has his Mentor Style, he has his Desolator, he has his BKB. Face Boots Dagger, he's looking very nicely right here, so if he can get a good splash up from the side blades, he will be a big trouble in the team fights. Actually we see Ohio taking down the top tier 2, and doing some pressure on the lane.
You know what, I just figured out why Miracle and KYXY swapped at the beginning of the game. Because Miracle has a set for TA and KYXY doesn't. Because I was just thinking, I swear to God, at the start of the game, KYXY had a different set on the TA, and I just figured it out because he doesn't have a set on anymore. That is why they swapped. It all makes sense.
Totally.
Anyway, I know that's completely irrelevant, but that's the kind of things that I think about during games, is the cosmetics.
It's okay, I mean, cosmetics are like, I mean, hats, we all love hats.
Yeah,
except Reddit. Reddit doesn't like hats if it's an update, just with hats.
Reddit hates everything, though.
Yeah, Reddit is cool. I don't know. I like the Reddit guys from time to time. Sometimes they're a bit stupid.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they're funny. Anyway, I just have to say also, why is Extinct holding 3 tangos? It's 42 minutes into the game. I feel like he might have a better use for his inventory slots. And it's not like they're versing a Nature's Prophet, who's going to trap him in. Like, I wonder what. Why is he holding tangos?
Because hashtag value.
Yeah, it's like I bought these tangos, and damn well I'll use them.
I'm not quite sure why he does. I mean, it's a slot he doesn't use right at the moment, but he could just use it for a simple stat item or a wand or something. Oh, actually Miracle. Oh, he's completely out of mana. He has to pop his BKB just to survive. This is not good. He didn't get the send back. I think it was maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Oh, I trying to blink in, but he gets sheeped immediately. He gets just dropped from pretty much everyone. I hear a hook shot. I see a Jesse Vest fly XY in the middle of the cogs, but he has his refraction up. He's gonna get disarmed for the moment and for the time being stunned out again. But this is not the biggest problem right now. The biggest problem is actually Jules on the Mirana just doing his thing. And here goes Miracle again, just going in. Jules taking very much damage actually, popping his BKB. He's going to get... No, he is totally fine. So just BKBs all around the place, and now Jehoven is in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get his Aegis popped, but this is not the biggest trouble of all. I mean, he has an Aegis coming up, and actually Ohio... Nope. I mean, Jay died, so that's nice. But... what a defense coming out from Titan. Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly... Well, I suppose that is one reason why Mineski were a little bit shy to keep pushing. And of course the top lane's been pushed in. Ohio did a good job earlier of just running up there and ensuring that that top lane was going to have no chance of Mineski getting a double Rex if they did eventually win a team fight. But still, I mean, that wasn't ideal for Titan. Like you said, that BKB popped prematurely there onto Miracle. And it looks like now Titan are going to be just smoking up and heading towards maybe the top lane. But Mineski are all playing very defensively, just hiding inside their own bases. And Titan might not be finding anything from this. Well, 80% win rate isn't bad. Hey, can't complain about that.
Yeah, looking good.
So, I don't know. That's actually crazy. 80% win rate on Storm Spirit with the Lincoln Sphere. Like, I don't know. I still like that EMP is absolutely destroying them. I still feel like Miracle needs to pick up some kind of like just intelligence item. Because if you get that destroyed, I mean, even a Bloodstone honestly wouldn't be that bad. I mean, a Hex would be ideal, but if he feels like he can't farm up the big parts that a Hex requires, a Bloodstone has got a nice easy build-up, and it would give him the mana pool as well as the mana regeneration that he is lacking. Because he goes into team fights, gets hit by an EMP, That's a quarter of his mana pool gone already. He gets hit by the cogs. Well, that's another, what, 200 mana per thing. So, you know, another quarter of his mana pool gone already if he gets hit by 2, which is not unlikely to happen. Unlikely to happen. Oh, hookshot going off, actually. Oh, KYXY, no, honey, don't do that. Ohio going to force the wrong hero out, but KYXY now pops his BKB as well as his mana. He's on the run. Woman Killer is probably going to be the one going down. He's got that BKB. Is he going to pop it and use his ultimate? No, it looks like he's just going to get 2 or 3 hit down by Jules. And Woman Killer, actually, what a juke!
What? The
what
plays.
Well, guys, MVP, juking spot. Extinct now on the run. Ohio is ulted up and kind of follow him around, but Jay says, I want your creeps if I can't have you. And we'll be taking down those 2 neutrals there. Oh, Extinct! He tried to force himself up.
Oh.
What is going on? Force stops everywhere!
And there was a lol deployed in the team chat just because the Nyx assassin just had to laugh. Or it was a live track, I don't know.
I don't know who laughed then, but someone did.
Wow, that was crazy. Good stuff coming out. I mean, the plays. Wow, and a Blink Dagger on Chen. What are we actually watching?
I don't know. Malaysian Dota. This game though, it's kind of got to the point where mobility is king. I mean, 4-star Blink Dagger up on Chen. I mean, Miracle's a Storm Spirit. Crystal Maiden, she hasn't got any mobility yet, but hey, I'm sure she's going to be picking one up. KYXY with the Blink Dagger. Nyx Assassin with the 4-star Blink Dagger. I mean, the really nice thing about a 4-star Blink Dagger combo means you can force someone else out and then blink out yourself. Especially if you're not being targeted, since Mineski are just DPSing down both Miracle as well as KYXY. Well, their supports are going to be free to just 4-stuff everyone else out of the way, so... Hey, I guess it makes sense if you don't like Argonim Scepter on Chen. Then why not? Oh, but Mineski heading up to the top lane. They are using that Moonlight Shadow to get themselves revved up. The Roshan is going to be respawning in 10 seconds, so Miracle, he probably does not want to be standing here. Ari's going to be landing on... Oh, so close to Ohio, but Ohio will make it out okay. Miracle, with those little remnant thingies lurking around, is going to be able to make it out okay, and... KYXY now pushing the bottom lane, which I probably would say is not ideal. Pushing the bottom lane is going to be bringing Mineski down to the bot lane, and the bot lane for Roshan is very, very close. So it's probably going to be ideal if Titan can bait Mineski to the top lane, where Miracle is just lurking around, rather than the bot lane.
6k money in the bank of KYXY. And could you, like, tell the guys in chat that they should use the wrench icon so Twitch can actually do something against the not loading issue? It's breaking my heart, like, some people can't just watch, and I don't know how to fix. I have no clue. I'm pretty sorry, it's a Twitch issue.
I've messaged Twitch about it, and I can't even load the stream at the moment. Like, I don't know, Twitch has just ignored me when I've messaged them, so... Hey, what are you gonna do?
Yep, well...
It's very annoying. Yeah.
Right, so in the meantime, Miracle is just pushing down the top lane, so they have to do something with the TP. And he's also quite rich, he has 3.3k in the bank, so just another like 600 gold, and he should be good for his for his hacks. Actually 300 gold should be fine. Math is hard, and Math on stream is even worse. Actually, Arrow's gonna hit the neutral, too bad. Damn, Shadow Demon, you done that. And everyone's just lurking. 4 Titan in the top corner, actually, Hook.
KYXY.
Yeah, and he has to pop his BKB and just TP out, and this is... Ooh. Are they gonna find anyone else, though? It's an arrow, it's gonna hit. It's not hitting, but they know where Extinct is. He's just having a soul catch on him. A rocket to scout him out, and he's gonna get... No, the hook misses. But he should go down.
He needs to juke for 1 more second. He can juke that side, he can blink out,
No!
out! He can't!
He didn't.
Aww.
And there's a gem.
So close. Miracle's just doing, like, running around in the base. Hookshot will be missing him. Like, all of Titan are just, like, on this side of the map. Like, by this side of the map I mean, like, just in the bushes up here. Nice attempt by Extinct to get out of the way, though.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, Kirk, it's... I don't know why it's not loading, like, I have no clue. Twitch told me it would be Flash, but I don't know. Like, Flash should be updated on quite some machines, and everyone's just reporting, well, they have Flash update, they have Chrome updated. Whatever you can imagine.
There's one more solution that I'm going to try and run through with the people after, so I might want to type in the chat now. Hang on, take over a minute and I will tell these people.
Okay, so much action going on. Actually, there's really action going on with Jay. He's getting caught out by Ohio. Wow, and he's force stuffing out, but Ohio finds him, so this is an easy kill going the way of Ohio. Wow, I wouldn't have expected that, so... Is he gonna get caught out by a... Yes? Nicely done there, the scythe, but actually he popped the carapace before getting sized up. So Joven is just getting stunned, nothing too big going on here. Actually Miracle maybe wants to make a play here, he could go in. With Ohio, he's invisible. And are they gonna make a play here? Joven has no idea that this is actually coming, they have no vision either. And now here he is, he's getting stunned up, he's getting brought to the face, and this is the Aegis getting triggered. Are they gonna go again, actually? Oh, BKB popped, and Joven, he's taken quite a bit of damage. Skype... No, nothing happening. Nope. And everyone just getting sent back. Oh, actually, never mind that. Mirana just doing the work. And Ohio, he's falling. But in the meantime, everyone else should be quite fine. So, actually... Extinct, what are you doing? Please, please, no, Extinct, no. Everyone's just hiding and Miracle is gonna get caught out. He has a little bit of mana left, but will he use it? He's trying to hold on to the mana. But here's an imp, he has to go now. No, he's completely out of mana and he's gonna get dropped now. Extinct eating so much damage from the Mirana and Jules doing work with the Soul Catcher on him. So, yeah. Oh. And Ice is gonna TP out. Everyone's fine except of course for the 3 pickers for Titan, so that was a bit throwy. And now 30k net worth on the Mirana. Wow.
Yeah, Jules is really... I mean, I guess I missed something big because I come back to the game and Miracle's dead, Extinct is dead, and Ohio's dead, but man, game is hard at the moment for Titan. Golden experience, though, is still pretty even. I mean, it's 51 minutes into the game and it's a 3k gold lead. That is virtually nothing, and experience is pretty even as well, so it just feels like a Titan are just taking these fights really badly. I'm going to put it that way. I mean, I think that what's been happening in these 2 games is Titan has kept up in terms of farm, they've kept up in terms of experience, but what's really been letting them down is their team fights. And I think, like I was saying last game, one big problem is that Miracle is taking those kind of early game ganker kind of semi-carries, and so is KYXY in the mid lane. Maybe they'd be better if Titan next game draft, you know, a more of a hard carry like a Luna or a Life Stealer for Miracle, and a kind of team fight controller for KYXY. I mean, KYXY on the Templar Assassin, I mean, he's a great Templar Assassin player, I'm not saying he's not, but it feels like since the team fight is lacking a bit, that maybe they're going to be better if they take, you know, AoE based heroes to give them a big edge in those team fights. Then again, of course, Mineski might just kind of skirt around the issue again and just go split pushing if they do decide to, you know, grab a team fight lineup. But when I've seen Titan perform best, it's normally because they have something that, you know, gives them a big edge in team fights, and they can just kind of barrel down the mid lane and, you know, quite early into the game and just get a huge gold advantage and potentially get a Rax by around about the 25-minute mark. That's when I've seen Titan really play well. So I kind of wonder. This is a best of 3, so even if Mineski take this, Titan have still got another chance, if not 3 more chances to win it, to win this series. So hey, we'll have to see what they can bring out.
Yeah, and AC picked up on Mirana as well as 5k gold, so a buyback is imminent. As soon as she dies, she has a Boots of Trouble ready. It's just 6 slotted as it gets. 9-second BKB to boot, and... oh... ah, it was just to push the lane. That was nice. So... yeah, pretty much... I mean, Jules is set. They have to make a go right now. Oh, Jesse Vess is actually going on KYX, just trapping him in the cogs. Nothing else, he's just going out. And actually Miracle is zapping in, trying to do something, and no one's dying yet. Jules getting disrupted, so his illusions can deal the damage. This is actually incredible damage coming out from the Shadow Demon Mirana combination. Just dropping the Rex, and everyone is fine. They just fall back. They've got their Rex. Incredible play by Jesse Vesh, isolating the KYXY. Very nicely done there, and just force stuffing back out. In the meantime, everyone else... oh wow, everyone DC'd. What the hell? Are you still there, Liddy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, that's good.
I think you just DC'd because the game is still up.
No, I'm here. Like, I was just looking in the left corner of the chat, like 3 guys DC'd, but it's fine.
Oh, they're all in Indonesia together, so...
ah, well.
It's like Indonesian internet, come
Miracle.
on. Oh, Miracle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, he's going in onto Jules, but he's going to get hooked out by Jesse Vash. Miracle is just going to go down. BKB or not, he really can't withstand the amount of damage coming out from a Mineski. And now Ohio doing whatever he can. He's just spamming out the mana burn, but his mana pool is just tiny, especially with that EMP. And he's going to get stunned out, taken down as well. KYXY on the sideline. BKB is on cooldown. He doesn't want to go in, but he's forced to. And Jesse Vash is going to be just hitting him back, throwing a huge meteor onto his head. He's trying to take down Joven, but the Rax has gone down anyway. He might be able to get one more last hit on Joven. No, he's not going to be able to. And now Jules will be able to take down him as well as Woman Killer. buyout coming out from KYXY. He's coming back in to the game. He wants to fight them, but no, they're all just going to TP out. He won't even be able to get that last
Wow,
hit on Jay, and
that's
that's
close.
just a rack score on for nothing.
Oh,
Well, I guess they lost the team fight. And now Jesse Bash going into KYXY. Hex coming out from Joven. Arrow not going to be landing onto him, but who cares? He's going to get 4-stuffed out. Helps Samantha, but Tornado throwing him up in the air. And Jules wants to get this kill. If they can take KYXY down, then I think the GG is going to be coming up. But KYXY does make it back. He's living for now, but is it going to be for a GG? Looks like Titan aren't going to be giving up quite yet. They want to keep this game going. But I mean, it's what, 2 lanes of racks down now, and
yeah. The damage coming out from Jules is just so incredible. Also with the Shadow Demon disrupting Jules, it's actually quite sick. I mean, one illusion deals 60% of the damage, so you have essentially like 2 Jules just hitting everyone. So that's insane damage coming out. So they played that nicely and they just took down the Rex just pretty much with the illusions only, and then, well, the teamfight was just incredible just because the tower was down. Well, they had like nothing to stand there, and although KYXY brought back, it didn't make pretty much any impact and he nearly died there in the end. So yeah, this defense wasn't really defense. They lost the Rex, they had to buy back on KYXY, and it's hurting him so much. I mean, he has his like 6 items up, but he just doesn't feel that formed.
yeah, I mean, the farm for Titan just doesn't feel the same as the farm for Mineski. I don't know why. And I mean, I don't know. I'm still going to say it feels like because Titan they just haven't got teamfight heroes. They needed to get the pickoffs and win the early game, and they didn't. And Mineski, the teamfight heroes aren't amazing, but they have got a less track, they have got a clockwork, they have got a invoker, and then you've just got Miranda to do the DPS. Whereas what have Titan got to teamfight? Chen is the kind of hero that fades off in the mid game, and Crystal Maiden is the kind of hero that fades off in the early game because she's very, very squishy and easily to die. And she's got a BKB, and she's used 1 charge. Well, maybe what we need is just Crystal Maiden to go in and get like an ultra kill rampage. Man, Jules just going in so aggressively. Ohio popping the spike carapace, but not going to be getting any stuns out.
Oh, and here comes the disruption combination again, and just dealing so much damage. Actually, Miracle is gonna go in. He's getting Jules. Jules is hex up, but he's getting 4 stuff out. Very nicely done there. And here's the Woman Kill ultimate with the BKB activated. It's gonna do a lot of damage actually. Shadow Demon's going down, but no one else is dying for now. Jesse Bash finally going down. But Miracle, he's out of mana, and he's gonna get 4 stuffed away. But will he die? Jay actually just going at him. He's taken the kill right there. And now Jay's getting pushed back, but it's a GG call out from Miracle. Everyone just dying on the side of Titan, and this is crazy play coming out from Mineski. It looked like a great engagement, but the 4 stuff really turned this around, and 4 stuff, well, counter to Storm Spirit looks like.
I wouldn't say that, but well, really well played there by
Disengagement.
Mineski. Yeah, well, disengagement was the theme of this game. Well, GG well played to both teams, of course. This is game 2 of a best of 3, so we've got 1, if not 3 more games coming up. Thank you, of course, to Steelseries for sponsoring this tournament. Shout out to dabbet.net, esports betting. Thanks to Pimp for doing the camera work and co-casting. Thanks to Captain Kirk for doing the stats. And we'll see you guys in the next game.